Alright, well, they say it's cold out today. We're gonna give it a check. I guess it's in the 20s or something, but it's not real bad. So, let's enjoy this ride. Another daily motorbomb commute. Saturday, February something. I don't know. Let's see. February 4th. And it says it's 25 degrees. That ain't too bad. Yeah, it'd take a minute to get going for me today. You know? Gotta put that love up there on Facebook, right? Like it's some big deal. And grow up in, I guess, Minnesota, it's just kind of normal stuff. Not that I did this on motorcycle. I was a kid then, but we dressed up, and it was a little bit cold. It was a little bit cold. Main thing to watch out for today is where you've seen any water before, like sometimes where overpasses leak and certain drainage stuff. You just want to make sure you're not going to hit any ice. Yeah, it's sunny, it's beautiful out. I didn't feel much cool air yet, but I ain't going very fast, so I don't know. No, it's 25 degrees. Yeah, 25. Can't be much difference in 35, 40, right? Really? Really? As soon as I get here, two cars are right here waiting for me. That's just how it is, people. You know? It'd be empty for hours. You pull up on it, the intersection, and bam, there's two cars. Just gotta stop. You got to stop. Yeah. Did anybody ever think that way sometimes? You're like, what is that? What is that? Yeah. Acceptance is the pathway to peace. To be accepting those things. It's not a big deal. Now, so it's funny how how my ego operates anyway. When it gets there, it's like so like, ah, wow, man. It sets itself up for disappointment. And you know that about yourself. You can see that in other areas, and you don't have to be disappointed. You go, wow, I asked for that kind of stuff. I don't have to ask. I can ask for something different. Something different. See? There's some ice right there. That's the stuff we got to be careful of. So I need to watch some of my yammering and really be conscious of the road here. Well, they say I'm just like the fat boy at prom. I'm just happy to be here. You know, you show up, you're at prom, you're just there. You don't really, you know, you don't have a date, but you know, you're glad you're there. You're getting to experience it somehow. Just happy to be here. Maybe I'll get that dance, man. You never know. I'm waiting for today. Well, I ain't waiting. I'm creating it, man. I've got the dance. I'm dancing with this pumpkin, so to speak. I know it's weird when you call your machine stuff names and act like it's a human being or something like that, but it's not. You're just kind of simulating something and saying some, you know, kind, gestureful things. There's water there. Wonder if it's frozen water. Somebody dripped it along the roadway. Like it should be frozen. It's below freezing, but the ground ain't frozen, you know. All the asphalt is yeah, that could be icy over there. I saw some standing water. I know there was some back there, but I am on high alert for it, especially around the corner, eh? Hey? Yeah, that's melted water there. Yeah, you can tell anywhere you got a little bit of airflow or leak, you can feel the coolness. It's not cold, but I wouldn't be able to ride probably for an hour or two. I'm sure I'd make an hour just fine, but I'm sure you'd be more comfortable if I know I was going on a long haul. I probably would dress a little more intense. I can feel my fingers somewhat. Wait, no, I feel my fingers totally, but I can just feel the coolness on my fingers somewhat. Don't want to get going too fast. You never know if there's some water or ice up here. Everything's looking good, man. I don't see nobody. Ah, there's a couple workers. I say, yeah, man, I'll be out there. It is Saturday, so what do you think a project like this, they pretty much work on it 24/7, unless the weather is nasty. I don't know, cold temperatures, you could call that nasty, especially when you're out there. I have worked in the cold temperatures before. Let's go back to Minnesota. I did heating and air conditioning when I was with my dad. That's what we did. And I would get to go on, see there's water and ice. And we would install sheet metal heating trunk lines and all that in basements and crawl spaces, and yeah, you'd be humping that stuff out of the pickup truck, out of the back of the pickup truck, through the snow, into the house that has no heat, because it's just being built. So yeah, that's how it rolled. I learned to not only play, but work in that stuff. And as I got older, you know, in the teens, I would go on some out-of-town jobs with the company. Yeah, I went some to Rochester one time. Stayed there for several weeks or a month or whatever, and trying to do a grocery store job. That was, I don't think that was winter, but we had some 3-story buildings. I sat up in the attics, and about every 15 minutes you have to try to go find one of those high-powered kerosene blowing heat machine things, whatever, because OSHA would make you wear steel-toe boots and construction hard hat while you're sitting inside the roof, a roofed building, putting in dryer vents and exhaust fans for bathroom. So yeah, every 15 minutes you go hunt down some heat, try to thaw out. It was hard to get anything done, but you did it. And tell you what, when you got a day off, then you were happy. Especially when you was a kid, like I was not ready for the maturity adult role, but I had to do it. All I wanted to do was play and party, jam, listen to music, hang out with friends. You know, that's all I wanted to do. Couldn't get enough. Work just kind of got in the way. Is anybody ever like that? Wouldn't mind the heated grips of Lucy. I could have rode Lucy today, but I had this one ready to roll and go. The old pumpkin. He's pretty reliable. Every time I've said that right in the past, I jinxed myself. But it was reliable. Just had a few parts and pieces that still needed to be fixed from the time I got her. I mean, she only had like 20,000 miles on it, you know. And it was a 2004. I got it 2 years ago. So it really wasn't ridden that much. And she had some issues that needed taken care of. And by golly, we took care of them. 65, 67, 167 degrees. Yeah, she loves this cold, man. She stays at that temperature pretty much no matter how cool it gets. That's like a minimum temperature it will drop. I've never seen it run any colder than 65, 163, 65, 67. So yeah. Right here, like a lot of times you see water under here. But now that they're doing work on it, I haven't seen any. Usually it would trickle across the road. Those are just some of the jacked up places you gotta look out for. And we got a ton of salty water up here, man. Isn't that something? The oceans, don't matter how cold it gets, it just doesn't freeze. I'm sure you have to get way up by the North Pole before it does. Ooh. Just pull on out there. That's all right, man. Well, it looks like we got a successful trip. You don't want to count out the back alleyway here yet, though. I've seen water all up in that intersection before, too. Like, I got to go around it some days. Days after the rain, it takes a while for it to clear up there. It's kind of a sort of flooding spot. Okay, go nice and slow through the alleyway, and we'll be home, sweet home. Woo! Good morning. Yeah, I was thinking, how awesome would it be to ride all the way here, not hit no ice, and at the last minute doing some parking, let your front wheel hit it, and whoop, you know?
I'd rather do it in the parking lot than on the highway.
Oh, definitely, but it would just be like, yeah, wouldn't that just be your luck? What do you think of the motorbomb sticker? It's hanging on nice. I like it. Oh, I wish I had a ton of stuff to say, man, but I ain't got nothing. Whew, got nothing. Just focus on your riding and try not to haul ass too much and stay safe. All right, that was a good ride home. It was cold. I wasn't cold, but you could tell it was cold out there. Gotta be dressed. That's one thing I was. I'm just so grateful and thankful that I can go out on days like today. I tell you what, the R1 runs awesome in this 30-some degree weather. Snappy, responsive. That could be all up here because I don't get to ride very hard, you know. Commuting is what it is, commuting. So, anyway, till next week, Motorbomb out. Peace, peace, peace.